All right, everyone. So I got 1.3k likes. Oh my God, views on this video. I've made this video so many times, but I made a mistake like that and I had to undo the video and then redo it. I'm just gonna, if I make a mistake, I'm gonna go with the flow. So prepare to have a bunch of mistakes. Anyway, thanks very much for the amount of views I got on my video about Dr. Disrespect. And I have to address some of these comments, which are crazy. Um, Now, you're gonna see a trend where people say because the courts dealt with it, it means that there's nothing that we deserve to see anymore. It was all dealt with by the courts, and it should be pushed under the rug. That's um, that's a load of bollocks. You didn't see that court case. I didn't see that court case. You don't know what evidence was shown. I don't know what evidence was shown, and we don't even know exactly what the court case was about. So using that excuse and that cope, that's not gonna work. Um, and let's not pretend that the legal system in America is perfect. Like just because something a case was dropped on a technicality does not mean that what was said was not wrong or what was done wasn't wrong. And sometimes cases are like the verdict is completely wrong, such as the O.J. Simpson case, where he was obviously guilty, but they gave him an innocent verdict because of a series of biases, which I'm not going to go into. But that case was clearly fraudulent, and it's a well-known when people want to bring up, oh, well, the court dealt with this, so it must be perfect and all handy dandy now. People bring up the OJ case to be like, no, that's that's obviously not true, which is what I'm doing right now. Anyway, let's move on. I'm kind of babbling a little bit. Okay, so I already addressed the first comment. Twitch breached the agreement. Um, okay, well, here's the thing. If Twitch breached the agreement already, then why is it not okay for Dr. Disrespect to breach the agreement? Like, if the agreement of um, NDA or whatever is already broken, then why can't Dr. Disrespect be like, okay, well, this guy's accusing me of being a pedophile. Here's a bunch of proof that I'm not. Here's what the messages actually said, and this part was a joke, and this part was whatever. Because someone is gonna. There's another comment later, which is why I bring up the joke thing, because they say that things can be taken out of context to make things look worse than they are, which I understand, but at the same time, if that's the case, he can just come out and easily explain it away. Um, right, someone says Purple Snake. I'm not sure if they mean me or Dr. Disrespect. I think he's referring to Dr. Disrespect because Dr. Disrespect is like hiding evidence and shit like that, and I haven't done anything that would make someone think I'm a snake. I just said, well, if if you're so confident that you're innocent, why don't you show the proof? And that's what millions of people online have been asking for. Okay, so let's move. Oh yeah, just to address this comment real quick, he said that it was a minor, so I don't know why people are saying that. No, I don't think you should show the messages or has to, dude. I have messages of jokes. Yeah, this was the comment I was talking about, and I already addressed. Yeah, things can be taken out of context. I get you, but at the same time, if you are showing the messages and you're explaining this is what I meant by when I said this, and this is what that was, and blah 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 blah, and you explain it all, then people have no reason to keep saying that you're a pedophile because they know the context. And some people at this point, it's already too late because they're gonna. There's some comments here which show that like no matter what you say, if you even talk about the situation, you're gonna be labeled one way or the other because like no matter which, you can't be liked in everyone's eyes. So the fact that these allegations are already out, there's people who are gonna think that if God came down and told them that Dr. Disrespect was not a pedophile, they would still say that Dr. Disrespect is a pedophile on Twitter. So you can't impress everyone. So this excuse is not good. Like you can only change the mind of people who are thoughtful and genuine. You can't people on Twitter who are like two brain cells rubbing together and then it makes a tweet. You're never gonna impress them. And like not everyone like that is even genuine. Like a lot of these people are trolling. Um, so yeah, as I said, you can't impress anyone. The messages can be shown. Yeah, this is kind of a combination of a few different points. But he does say at the end that the only point I can agree on is the doc's presentation, um, with his ego and all that two-time shit is unnecessary and unprofessional. So I'll give him a like for that. We agree on something at least. If you disclose private chats to the public, you will probably be sued. What the fuck? Um, okay. Right, the opinion of the pleb is irrelevant. The law has already established. I already debunked that point earlier, and it's weird. He's trying to guilt me because I'm asking for justification or evidence. Um, Weird, very weird behavior that you yourself would not want to see justification or evidence, and would go on to shame other people for wanting to see justification or evidence. Pale makes an obvious point, which that's not in dispute, but we don't know the age. So okay, that's kind of just that got 3 likes. I don't know how. Um, it's definitely bad if he's hiding it. This part at the end I think is kind of funny. Um, but yeah, the fact he's hiding it is bad. Um, and it makes him look so guilty. I don't know. Some people defend the fact he's hiding it, and I'm like, why? Why the fuck are you being delusional with yourself? Um, he knows, we all know. Legally, no one can touch him unless he makes another minor mistake. This is a badum tish moment. Like, haha. Okay, this comment, I'm so shocked it got 12 likes. And I know maybe this is one of those troll comments that I was talking about earlier, but I kind of, if it was funny, um, I think it would deserve 12 likes, but it's kind of pathetic and like very common in a lot of the Doctor Disrespect discourse. Um, yeah, I don't know what is even. Okay, someone saying get off the internet. I will not do that. Um, exactly, can't believe people are still supporting this guy. I gave that our heart for a reason. Haters gonna hate. You don't have to do nothing. LOL, nice try. It's like that comment reminds me of this comment here, but as unfunny as this one is, it's still funnier than this cope. Okay, this one again. How does opinions like this get 12 likes? Czech has 30 subscribers and is trying to spread cancel culture. Well, why does my subscriber count matter? Let's see how many. He has no subscribers. So, should I just. If I have 30 subscribers and my opinion doesn't matter, well, you have zero. So, should I just go ahead and delete your comment? Because, like, what the fuck? shown in a hearing, and that will determine his fate on this platform. Does this guy know about a hearing we don't know about? Because I haven't heard about this. Is there an upcoming hearing that Doctors Disrespect and the Twitch guy is going to? Because that's news to me. And yeah, he got 12 likes for being a fucking dumbass. I'm not gonna delete his comment, but if I did delete his comment, the average IQ of the comment section would go up a lot. Okay, I remember what he wrote in his tweet, but he came back and said in um, whisper messages, went through the different proper authorities and nobody found him guilty, so it's like, question mark? Yeah, story isn't that enough. So what he should do is he should show the evidence to fill in the logical gaps which are clearly in the story. Um, it's it's crazy because do you remember how where is it? This comment is like a worse version of this comment. Well, we have this comment, which is a worse version of this comment. Um, well, they're both equal in terms of being valueless, but at least the other one got 12 likes. This one has 4 likes, and despite all the dick sucking, he's still only got 4 likes. That's a bit crazy. Should I give him a sympathy like? I think I will. There we go. Maybe we can catch up to the other guy who is also a dumbass. Okay, this comment is a great comment, and I actually did make my title what he suggested because it was better than what I had. What I had at first was Dr. Disrespect is disrespecting our intelligence, but his comment was his suggested title was catchier, so I changed it to be what his comment said, and now I have 1.3k views. So thank you. Definitely the excuse me, sorry. Definitely the most underrated comment on the video. Yeah, as I said at the beginning, or should have said at the beginning, I'm sick. I've made this video so many times that I can't remember if it's this one or the previous one where I said I was sick at the start. Um, why don't you ask Cody to show it? You blindly trust him on it somehow. He's accusing without proof. That's a fair point, honestly. Um, if Cody is going to make such serious accusations, then he should show proof. Um, now, I'm just, I'll be honest, I'm directing the video towards Dr. Disrespect because Dr. Disrespect's name is more, it's gonna flow throughout the algorithm more than if I say Cody, blah, 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 should do this. Um, because to be honest, I'm not too personally invested in this situation. There is another video where I at the cheat, and that guy is completely irrelevant outside of the Smash Melee scene, and the only reason he's relevant in the Smash Melee scene is for being a piece of shit, basically. Um, so when I'm personally invested, I will be like, I'll at people who are irrelevant, or I'll put people's name in the title who are not relevant. But for this situation, if I say Dr. Disrespect and Cody should show proof, it's not gonna be as good as Dr. Disrespect is disrespecting our intellect. And that might sound kind of scummy or whatever, but I'll say it. Cody should show evidence. So if that's what you wanted to hear, I'm saying it right now. He should show evidence just as much as Doc should. But if I was Doc and I knew I was innocent, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna shut this shit down straight away. Here's all the proof. Make of it what you will, and peace out. See you on the next stream. That's what I would do, and it would look badass. And I think we wouldn't even be having this conversation if that's how he came out and responded to the allegation. Um, but instead, he's made himself look very guilty, and because of that, I'm obviously going to critique how he's coming across in this video, where he's in character and he's avoiding serious topics. Um, then we have someone who wasted their time saying "Who cares?" on a comment where they're wondering on a video where they're wondering who cares. So it's weird. Like, why do people waste their time doing this? Like, do you think you're gonna be famous? Typing in my comment section, "Who cares?" Weird motherfuckers. And speaking of weird motherfuckers, we have someone here who is he's obviously mad because he thinks I'm a dumbass because I'm asking for evidence and trying to make it so that if people are to talk about the situation, we talk about it with some more light on the subject than what we have now, where we're kind of just blindly throwing out accusations or blindly defending people we don't really know over topics we don't really know or understand or haven't seen, or talking about court cases we haven't even seen a sentence from. So I don't know how that makes me a dumbass. I think I'd be more of a dumbass if I came out strongly on one side or the other, where I was strongly saying that he must be a pedophile and we have proof when we don't, or he must be innocent and we have proof when we don't. I think I was in the middle and I think I was fair. I don't think I was anyway dumb. Um, but whatever, Lucifer. Um, look, someone trying to get views. I'm gonna address the last comment first because the second last one is more interesting. So last one says cope. Okay, okay. I'm coping right now. Yeah, I'm coping. That's kind of cringy. I'm gonna stop. I'll stop coping. Um, all right. So someone trying to get views. Is that not the point of YouTube? Like, do you upload? Okay, I did say earlier that one of the videos I came out and I added someone who was irrelevant because I needed to. I wanted to talk to that person directly. But aside from that kind of goal, is getting views not a valid goal to have when you're on YouTube? Is that a crime? Because I didn't know. Um, and if you're coming here to dick ride for Dr. Disrespect, well, that guy was trying to get views. So why aren't you mad at him? Why are you on my dick instead of his? Like, I don't get it. Um, so yeah, uh, those are my comments on under my Dr. Disrespect video. Some of them got twice the likes of my actual video, which is crazy, especially because those two comments were actually really bad. Um, yeah, when people are trolling and trying to be funny, I guess that's a way to farm likes. Um, but the points being made were not even good. Um, like maybe they're troll comments, and I'm just taking the bait right now. But the point is so fucking terrible. Like just because he's two-time or all that shit, it does not mean that he's innocent or he's a good person. All right, I'm gonna stop coughing into the mic. Thank you very much for all the views, and I really appreciate it. I'd love to see the subscriber count going up a little bit past 30, but I do appreciate what I have. Um, maybe my last video on this topic wasn't the most impressive video, and that's why I didn't get like a ton of likes. Um, and I know that I can kind of drone on a lot like I'm doing now. So I'm gonna stop. Okay.